guys, and welcome to my very first DIY video. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 super simple spring and summer inspired DIY home decor ideas. The first one are these really cute beachy inspired lanterns or candle holders. The second is a pastel dipped flower vase. I've been really into having some fresh or even fake flowers around the house. And the third one is a really simple initial wreath. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to see more of these types of DIY videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So starting with our beach lanterns, what you're going to need is some glass containers, some letter stencils, sand, some craft shells, some candles, paint, and a foam brush. So I started just by putting some painter's tape along the bottom so I kind of had a straight line, and I'm just placing my stencils where I want them, and then I'm taking my paint and my foam brush and I'm just going to use like a stippling motion, and this just gives a really neat textured look to the letters. So this paint dries relatively quick, but I did wait about 5 to 10 minutes between each letter. And it wipes off really easily with water, so if you need to clean up any mistakes, you can kind of do that as you go. When that's all done, I'm just going to remove the tape, and I decided to put a little arrow on the bottom. I thought it just really looked cute. And after that, it's really easy. All we're going to do is pour in our sand and take our candle and put it into the middle. Then taking your craft shells, you're just going to place them around the candle. So I did the same thing with this other container here, and then we are all done with our lanterns. Moving on to our second DIY, these pastel dipped vases. They're really easy. You're just going to need whatever you want to use as a vase, some twine, rubber bands, some paint, and a foam brush. And all I'm going to do is place my elastic band around my vase, and I'm going to put it on a bit of an angle, and this just creates a nice sharp line for us to follow so we don't have to worry about painting a straight line. And I'm just going to take my foam brush and my paint and paint a couple coats of this until I get it as opaque as I want it, and I think I did about 3 coats for each color. Once the paint is dry, I'm just going to take some scissors and cut the rubber bands and carefully remove them so I don't chip any of the paint. As a finishing touch, I'm just going to use that twine and tie some ribbons around each vase. And then all you need to do is add your fake or real flowers, and you're finished with this DIY. And moving on to our last DIY, this initial wreath. All you're going to need for this is a wreath, some flowers of your choice, some twine, a letter, paint, and a foam brush or paintbrush, and some ribbon. So I'm just taking my scissors and taking off the very end of the stem of the flowers. And then all I'm going to do after that is just kind of place out where I think I'm going to want my flowers. And then taking several pieces of twine, I'm just going to attach it by placing them around the flowers and tying it in a knot. After I've finished with that, I'm just going to take my letter, which you can see I decided to paint white, and I'm taking a piece of twine, and because I like the look of twine, the rustic feel it gives, I'm going to tie it around the middle of my letter and attach it that way, and doing the same thing, just tying it in a good knot in the back of the wreath. for my bow, I'm just using some burlap ribbon, and I decided to go with a yellow ribbon like the flowers. And this part's kind of hard to explain, so hopefully I'm showing you okay. But just from the middle, I'm going to bring over one side of the ribbon. And you could totally glue this if you want so it stays together. I decided not to so that I could reuse the burlap if I wanted to change out the color of the ribbon. But all I'm doing is crisscrossing it, and then I'm going to take a piece of twine and tie it in the middle. Then I'm just taking my scissors and cutting some triangles in the end of the ribbon. And then attaching it to the bottom of my wreath, and as you can see I decided to add a white flower as well because I felt it just needed something else. But after we're done tying on our ribbon, we are done with this DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!